corner
I'm a decent man.
here is right there.
No, I ain't perfect, but I'm learning how to be the best I can. But I got demons.
All right, good morning, guys. So it's Monday. Happy Monday. Week after Thanksgiving break. Getting into the swing of things. We're doing a dig today. Probably a couple digs this week. We'll do some preliminary plumbing, maybe some steel work as well. We're digging this bad boy. So this project is in Lemoore. We'll go dig that. But first, I need to get a burrito because I'm starved.
There's a hell on the other side that you ain't met yet. Tread real light. Dare you to light that fuse, cause I can be a loose cannon. Cross the line, I'll call you blue. Promise well.
I wonder how wide this panel even is. I'm hoping it's 8 feet. Yeah, it's like 7.5. So we got this concrete cut for our autofill. So we'll connect into this water line for the autofill. We have this cut out for our electrical. And we may do an attic run inside. Drop it down here. And then this white line here is the corner of the pool. At the back will be a raised wall with 3 waterfalls coming into the pool. So new concrete off of this, 2 feet off of the fence, and then 3 feet off of the concrete centered will be a wood burning fire pit. So step 1 on this job was just taking out the existing grass. So most properties are going to have some sort of grass in place of where you want your pool. Concrete demo, grass demo, you know, that's kind of par for the course. You saw the gentleman there, Matt, setting the rebar. He's setting the rebar. He was using a laser, which is kind of a cool way to do that. Setting the rebar and the forms at the correct height. Now the top of the wood form is essentially going to be the top of our gunite shell, so the concrete shell of the pool. This was a really sandy dig, or partially sandy dig. The back side of the pool there, the one that you can see, I'd say about 3/4 of that wall, at least in the deep end, was pretty sandy. So we actually go through a process called flashing here, which you'll see in a little bit. And sometimes when a pool's really, really sandy, we'll call a concrete company, to come in, a gunite company to come in and flash it, and they'll basically just shoot it with a thin layer of concrete. In a situation like this, in a pinch, you could kind of come do it by hand. So I got these bags of Rapid Set, Cementol by Rapid Set. And this process worked pretty well, to be honest. You can see how sandy that back wall is there. One day I would like to try to take a gun with a compressor and try to kind of shoot that, kind of like you would with texturing like drywall. I don't know how it would work, but I think it's worth a shot. So I'm going to try that one day. But you basically wet down the cement, you wet down the sand, and then you broadcast the cement powder over it. And you're kind of doing that just in layers, thin layers over and over again until you get a nice thick shell kind of over that sanded area. Kind of reminds me of like dipping a ice cream cone in chocolate. You're kind of just getting that little crusted shell over the sand, and that helps that sand from falling down and collapsing. So it really is a big help.
We're on a $4 million pool right now. Oh yeah.
You got a picture of it?
No, I got a picture of my shit. You got better what my shit looks like? Tell me, when in your life have you ever seen a light J box that looks like that?
Wow.
Ever.
Is that all 3-inch right there?
Yeah.
Section?
Everything. It's got a 2-story water slide, bro. All those conduits right there.
It's really cool.
No control wires will be visible.
Right.
So everything's inside of a pipe, bro.
Right. It's all hidden. Yeah. It's all clean. Love it, dude. Looks awesome.
From this wall that you'll see that's a loose wire is the antenna.
Is the antenna. I love it, man. That's awesome. You guys do a lot of Pentair or Jandy and Pentair?
So, like...
Okay.
These all Pentair exclusive.
Got it.
Ours is all Jandy exclusive.
Yeah, I switched from Pentair to Jandy. Am I getting you with concrete dust?
Nah.
Well, Steven, do you think this is gonna do anything at all? What I'm doing?
I don't know.
Probably not.
It might. Really? If the water continues to run over it,
Yeah. Right.
it's probably good.
Right. If it goes behind it,
If it runs behind it, then
have issues. I'm hoping. We'll see. All right, guys. So made a quick pit stop for a little bit of lunch. That was a pretty good deal. It was $6 for a double combo. So I checked on our dig in Hanford this morning. I didn't get any video out there, but I got to go by again anyway. So I'll kind of walk you guys through that project and kind of show you what the plan is out there with the plumbing, electrical, and it's a pretty simple pool. It's a 16 by 35 rectangle. It's got 5 foot of deck on the front end and then 3 feet all the way around the sides. I flashed that pool this morning and I breathed in a ton of that cement powder and I could feel it. It wasn't very smart of me doing that without a mask on. Next time I should probably get a mask. I also have an idea. Not that this is something, I mean, I guess you run into it often enough. I don't know, we'll see. I want to try an experiment with one of those texture guns, you know, with a hopper and the compressor that you'd use for like texturing drywall. Or I want to try taking some cement that's kind of more watery and running it through that and almost doing like a mini mini gunite. That's way heavier duty. $62 for one of these. Miss, where could I find like big zip ties?
Aisle 4.
Cool, thank you.
Right when you get in there, it's your immediate right side.
Oh, okay, appreciate it. We'll get a little bit of a safety fence put up. Go take a look back here. I'm hoping it's not too sandy out here. For this job, we got our electrical here and water. We'll punch through under the sidewalk, the walkway here, and come in this way. How's it going? Let me put it on your hat.
yeah.
Got it. Okay, now it's going.
All you blow, promise when push come to shove, 'cause you don't want that smoke. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. You don't wanna know the devil you don't. So don't mistake my kindness for weakness, 'cause I can flip that switch and you can find out quick. There's a hell on the other side that you ain't met yet. Tread real light, dare you to light that fuse, 'cause I can be a loose cannon. Cross the line, I'll call you bluff. Promise when push come to shove, but you don't want that smoke. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. You don't wanna know the devil you don't.
All right, so plumbers have left this job already, it looks like. So you can see the box where we're gonna tap into the attic. We're probably gonna have to cut more concrete at the end there. So it looks like our box is just inside a little bit. So we didn't cut quite enough, we'll have to cut a little bit more. That's not too bad though. So we got our run for the electrical through here. You can see our flash on the wall. Oh no, some of it caved in already. What the heck? Electrical running through here. This is a trench for the shear descent pipes. This is gonna be our equipment pad. So the pipes for the equipment pad. And yeah, that step has caved a little bit. Come in and steal the pool. It might prove to be a little more difficult with how sandy it is. I mean, you know what? That helped. That helped quite a bit. Wow. I don't know what happened here, if one of the guys stepped on the step or what. But you could see how hard that is. And it actually got on pretty thick. I mean, you could kind of see where somebody stepped. That's awesome. I'm gonna use that stuff every time now. That's a rapid set cementol. Cool. So yeah, we have our skimmer. This is gonna be the autofill. So this will have a valve inside that kind of like the float valve on a toilet when you flush. When that valve goes down to a certain level, it'll fill and activate the water, so it'll fill up by itself. Main drain is always split into two. It's kind of a safety feature. So that's split. Let's see what's going on.
Where's the dog? Yeah, follow you.
He thought he let the dog out. You're good?
Yeah, we're good.
I was gonna come help you, man. So our pipes on this side, we have return lines. So we have one on top of there's gonna be a 3-foot step out here. So we have one on top of it. And they'll drop a couple more down on this side, which they just haven't done yet, so. Hey, it's okay, pup. It's okay. So yeah, that's really about it. This is gonna be a raised wall with 3 shear descents coming down, 1 higher in the center, then 2 off to the side. Okay guys, that's basically a wrap as far as the field work goes for the day. I put a little safety fence up out at the Hanford job per the customer's request. They have some younger kids, so that's understandable. So we got one up on there. I did that while good old Matt was digging. So I didn't get any footage of that, but it was easy work, obviously. He just threw it up. We zip tied it to their existing posts. I reflect on my day, and I'm just so grateful to be able to do what I do. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing it, you know. Everybody's different. Everybody has their knack and the things that interest them. I'm really excited for the day, one day where we could get some pieces of equipment and do some more stuff in-house. But at the same time, it's fun working with other contractors too, with, you know, working with subs, especially when you have good subs like Mike at Holiday. They're really good people. I just reflect back on some jobs where I was in an office in a cubicle, or even I worked at like a microbiology lab that it was the worst job I've ever had. I was miserable, and I can't believe I stayed there as long as I did. If I could go back in time, I'm 34 years old and I'm still learning a lot. I definitely don't have it all figured out. But what I can say is if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have wasted so much time at stupid jobs. I don't know, I had this thing in me where I thought I just had to like stay at a crappy job, and I just wasted time. Like, it wasn't even a good paying job. So like, I wish back then I had a truck. It wasn't a good truck, but I had one. I wish I would have went and solicited like pool service, pool cleaning, or junk removal or something. I probably would have made more money and would have been a lot happier. But hindsight's 2020. So if any of you young guys are watching this and you're working at a job you hate and you're not even making good money doing it, my advice to you is this: on Saturdays and on your other days where you're not working, try to find another hustle. Whatever your interest is, maybe you like construction, maybe you like, you know, physical labor, start a junk removal business. That's a pretty easy one to start up. because a lot of equipment you could rent. Sure, you're gonna have less profit at first because you're renting, but you have to start somewhere. And then also, a pool maintenance company is a cool company to start too. Really low overhead to get into it, and it could be a great business. So I actually have a video from years back when I was cleaning pools, kind of talking about that. So you could go back and look at that if you want. But yeah, so anyways, I have like a 30-minute drive home, and these are always moments where I reflect. It kind of gives me time to listen to music and just reflect on life. And I'm so thankful to God for, you know, what he provides for us, for my family. As we get employees, you know, I love the idea that my company can bless other people too. Not just with the pools that we build for our clients, but also through work. Like all these subs we're using, you know, it's income for our subs. So I'm not saying they need it. I'm sure they have a lot of work elsewhere, but it's a revenue source for our subs. That's really cool. Like I love to be able to provide that. And they're providing a great service to us, so it's a win-win. So that's where I'm gonna end it, guys. I really love if you subscribed and liked the video. We've had a lot of success on our shorts lately. I noticed we had a video that went like 7 million plus, and we got like 7,000 followers from it or something. So I'm super grateful to that. That's awesome. But I noticed those same subscribers don't watch these main videos. So I really wanna grow our subscriber base to these more long format videos. And so yeah, if you're enjoying the content, we're gonna keep more coming, so just like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot.